Well, this Friday marks 81 years since one of the most important events in World War II. D-Day was an unprecedented military operation in terms of scale and audacity. Nearly 160,000 Allied troops landed in Normandy on June 6, 1944. It was the first major effort by the Allied forces to liberate France and the rest of Europe from Nazi occupation. It is a solemn and significant anniversary in world history, and a local veteran is in France right now, marking the occasion by doing something at age 97 that I'm not sure I could do at age 47. Outside Donald Poole's West Des Moines home are plenty of signs of his love of country. Inside, a collection of hats dedicated to his service carries on that theme. In fact, it was one of these hats worn at a football game that caught the eye of a man coordinating a trip to Normandy for veterans.
I had my World War II hat on, and he came up and asked if I would be interested in going on this trip, and I said absolutely. And so I was so surprised. I told him I was not in combat, so I didn't feel I deserved to get to do this. But he said, well, you served in the Korean War and World War II being drafted, so yes, you're worthy to go.
The trip of a lifetime, the chance to visit hallowed grounds with fellow veterans. But Don isn't getting to the beaches of Normandy like any other tourist. He will pierce the sky like so many young men did on that very day back in 1944, parachuting to the ground.
97 years old, I have the opportunity to parachute, and if anything should happen, I've lived 97 years, so I say, if I hit the ground, I bounce and I'll go right on up where I want to go anyhow. So I am looking forward to it. And I'll be attached to somebody that's very experienced, so I'm sure he wants to land safely too.
He's approaching this situation with what I am told is his signature wit, hoping above all for a safe landing. But Don says it will be a solemn experience. He knows his mind will be on his brothers, who both served in Europe during World War II.
My oldest brother was in the 7th Armored Division, and he didn't go with the ashore with the initial group, but it was the next day that their division went ashore. So I will think of my oldest brother as I parachute in.
Wearing the uniform he will wear when he jumps out of that plane, Don says he's ready to fulfill a lifelong dream and pay tribute to the heroes of D-Day.
This is my opportunity to be out there and in the freedom of the sky. It's going to be fun.
I want to thank Donald Poole for his service and for welcoming us into his home for this incredible conversation, and photojournalist Rachel Wente for her thoughtful work on this interview and the story. You can now stream the full interview with Donald and hear more of his amazing story of service on We Are Iowa Plus. Download on your TV and start watching for free.